morning, Rochester ALC, and welcome to another version of C103 News. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Bailey. If you aren't new to the ALC this year, I'm sure you're familiar with the Advisory Olympics. But if you are new, you're in for a whole lot of fun, trash talking, and stiff competition.
It's a unique ALC tradition that goes back a long time. Our news team is here to tell you more about it.
Good morning, Rochester ALC students. This coming up Wednesday, we will be having our Advisory Olympics, which is a tradition here at the ALC, where we fight for the trophy and bragging rights for the whole year.
I'm here with Alexis. How are you feeling about the Advisory Olympics this year?
I'm really pumped for it, and I know my advisor is going to bring it, so.
How do you feel about Mr. Lynch losing the trophy?
Losing? I'm pretty sure we're going to keep it this year, but.
I beg to differ.
All right, Austin.
I'm here with Ms. Holtorf. We're going to talk about some of the Advisory Olympics. How do you feel coming back for the Advisory Olympics?
I am so excited to be back for Advisory Olympics. It was one of my favorite things to do with my advisory. I take it a little bit seriously. I'm a little on the intense side, but I think it's going to be great, and I know we're going to own it.
Yeah, it's got to be a little competitive. And what do you think your team's going to bring that other teams won't be able to?
I think it's pretty simple. We bring awesomeness, and that's all it really comes down to, because we're basically going to win. So,
Well, thank you for your time.
Hi, I'm here with Ms. P. So, Ms. P, how does it feel to finally be able to participate in the Advisory Olympics?
I'm super excited to be part of this unity and team bonding activity with our school. So exciting.
All right, and what do you think your advisory brings to the table that other advisories probably don't?
Our team is super excited, and we're going to have a bunch of team bonding and team unity and energy, and we have a bunch of style to bring to this activity.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Are you ready for this year's Advisory Olympics? You better bring your all. We'll see you there.
Sounds like everybody's getting really excited to compete this year.
I know my advisory is excited to try and bring home that trophy. It really is a cool team-building event.
And soon after the Advisory Olympics, we will have another opportunity to bring out our competitive sides, pumpkin painting.
If you haven't started planning your pumpkin with your advisory yet, hopefully this next segment will get you in the spirit.
Hi, I'm Gabby. The coming up event is pumpkin painting. It's a contest between advisories to raise money for the yearbook. I hope you guys are pumped.
Hi, my name's Maria. I'm here with Austin. What advisory were you in last year?
I was in Miss Barnage's advisory.
What was your pumpkin last year?
We made the Pikachu pumpkin.
Why'd you pick that?
I don't know. It was just all the class people's pick.
Was it fun?
Yeah, everyone got to put in their own share.
That's nice.
Hi, I'm Darcy here with Benito. So, whose advisory were you in last year for the pumpkin painting contest?
I was in Mrs. Baethke's.
Did you guys win or lose?
We won.
That's good.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
It was fun. It was really fun because we saw all these advisories competing and trying their hardest on these pumpkins, and they lost and we won, so it was pretty fun.
Great.
Hi, my name's Maria, and this is Chris. Are you excited for the pumpkin painting contest?
I'm very excited.
Why is that?
I think it's a good way for the kids to kind of show off their creativity and also raise money for the yearbook at the same time.
Do you have any advice?
Use a lot of props. Don't be afraid to get really inventive, and add a lot of detail to the pumpkin.
I hope you guys all have fun, and I can't wait to see all the rad ideas for this year. And look what you can win!
And all of the proceeds from the challenge go to the general fund to help keep the cost of yearbooks low. So be sure to put in your vote with your money often.
For those of you who just can't get enough competition, we have one more fun event coming up that you might be interested in. Here's Miss P to tell us more.
Good morning, everybody. I'm here to talk about the kickball game. If you are interested in signing up for the kickball team, you can sign up on the cafeteria gym doors by Thursday, October 8th. We are going to have 2 practices for the game. The practices will be on Tuesday, October 13th during 6th hour, and on Wednesday, October 21st during 5th hour. You must attend both practices in order to be at the game. The game is going to be on October 22nd at ZALC in Byron. We will be leaving the school at 11:30 and then be coming back to school by 2:15 for everybody to get back to the buses. If you have any questions, please stop by the gym and see me. Thanks and have a great day.
Remember to sign up by today on the gym doors if you want to play kickball.
After last year's heartbreaking dodgeball loss, hopefully we can bring back a win to the ALC.
Speaking of bringing things back to the ALC, many of you might have noticed that our urban garden here is growing, thanks to a new class offering this year.
Check it out.
Today we'll be interviewing some teachers about the urban garden, so here it is.
Hi, I'm Apollinaire. I'm here with Miss Salone and Miss Q. Gonna ask them a couple questions about the urban garden. What is the urban garden?
It's really a mashup of techniques and applications aimed at bringing high quality food to highly populated areas, and we focus on sustainability and quality of life.
What motivated you guys to do this urban garden?
Well, we really wanted to bring back some of the passion that the students and staff had for the garden at Golden Hill. Having this garden here allows us to do a lot with passion projects, project-based learning, all of the great things that come with being in an alternative school.
Bringing that educational piece was very important back in. We had a good start to the garden, and now we want to make it accessible to everyone as a learning opportunity.
What are the features for this garden?
Wow, it can go anywhere we want it to. The sky's the limit. For short term, we see this outdoor classroom. We have, we're starting to grow vegetables back here. Maybe this winter we could have a snowman building contest in our area over here.
It's an area to get people outside and get them engaged in their learning.
How will the garden help the school?
It's really that community building piece that we're aiming at right now, but there's also a whole avenue of ways that it can help and do cross-curricular education activities. As far as one of the things that Ms. Sloan has done is writing a grant to get us hopefully bees and chickens this year. So science class could monitor bees, we could have foods class cooking with the produce and caring for the animals, or whatever it is, the opportunities are there.
Yep, it's going to be up to the staff and students how we utilize this space, and there's a lot of different ways we could go just depending on what people are interested in.
I'm Chris, I'm here with Mr. Rood today, and I'm going to ask him a few questions. So Mr. Rood, I heard that you and your class built the pheasant coop last year.
Last year we started building the coop and we built the house portion of it. We installed the solar panels and ceramic heaters, 12 volt, to try to keep the birds warm last spring when they were small. This year the group has built an outside component to it, so we're able to move the birds beyond just the trailer out onto the grass. And the birds are a lot happier. They get to do some more natural feeding and digging, as well as the supplemental foods that we're giving them. So yeah, it's been kind of fun, and we're able to move it to different spots around the building.
That's nice. What about the beehives? Do you have any plans for that?
A couple of our teachers, Mrs. Sloan and Mrs. Quackenbush, have written a grant to try to get some money to change our beehives. Currently we have a beehive here. It's on the roof of the building. The district says we have to move it from up there, so we, I guess there's plans being worked on about putting it down on the Southern Cooperative property. They're going to put a fence around it, and if we get the grant money, then my class is going to try to build a new type of beehive, one that we have a glass portion in it that we can see the bees actually at work.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And yeah, it'd be interesting. They took about 60 pounds of honey out of the hive last year.
Oh.
We've gathered some honey every year we've had hives, so hopefully we get this going and continue that tradition too.
What about any other animals? Any plan to bring any more animals?
Again, you have two other teachers, Mrs. Quackenbush and Mrs. Sloan, that are writing a grant to build a chicken trailer, a chicken coop. So we're bringing chickens back. There has been some talk about possibly bringing goats around. I'm not in charge of that. I'm not sure how that's going to work. There is some issues with space and keeping enough land for the animals to move around and conditions. So they're still looking at it, they're exploring ways, but I'm not sure where that's going to go.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Ruth.
You bet.
Thank you, students and staff, for the information about the urban garden. Now you guys know about the urban garden. Back to you, Kayla and Betty.
As a veteran to Golden Hill, it really is cool to see a piece of the old building here at the new building.
Hopefully it just keeps getting better and better every year.
You know what else gets better and better every year? Our amazing principal. Here he is with some useful advice about dating.
Dating? Mr. Zebart giving advice about dating?
He sure is. You better listen up, students.
Welcome to another version of Z60. Today's topic is a very brief and simple one. And if you see in my office, there's a sign, and the sign says, "Do not date anyone at the ALC." And the reason we say that is because there are several things that usually happen. Number one, all these relationships end up in some undue drama that involves way too many people and becomes too disruptive to school. And two, our school is way too small of a community to be dating. Everybody here has something that they're working on personally. And if you have somebody that's working on something personally, dating somebody else that's working on something personally, and you put those two things together, 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work. So, Mr. Zebart's advice, Mr. Molly's advice, Miss Mogan's advice, do not date anyone at the ALC.
You know what? He makes a really good point. Thanks, Mr. Zebart.
But before we go, we have 2 quick announcements from the yearbook staff. If you are a senior or have a tattoo, listen up.
Hi, I'm here with the yearbook, and we are looking for anybody that has any tattoos that they'd like to show off in this year's yearbook. They're going to be due by next Wednesday. You can come and see one of the yearbook staff members to take the picture, or you can bring in a picture for us. So, thank you.
Hi, I'm Leah.
I'm Sophia.
We're on the yearbook staff, and we're asking all seniors to bring in freshman pictures, either a selfie, a school picture, or anything from that year.
Either bring them in to Miss Baethke or scan QR codes from posters on the hallway to upload. They all need to be in before October 14th. Thank you.
See a member of the yearbook staff as soon as possible if you want to be featured on either page.
Just a reminder that there is no school for students tomorrow due to the mini map conference. Enjoy your day off, students.
And we'll see you back here in 2 weeks for another episode of the C103 News.
Have a great weekend.
Woo!